Hey there guys, Lane Goodrich here, and I'm here to give y'all another video. And I know there's still college football games tonight, but I don't think it'll really matter. I'm here to give y'all my thoughts on week 1, my Heisman top 5, my offense play of the week, my defense play of the week, and I might do another video after this of my top 25, which isn't different. I mean, same teams, just moved up and down. So my thoughts. It was actually a very impressive week, to be honest. And I mean, it was actually surprising because there wasn't a lot of upsets. I picked like 5 upsets, but I mean, we really didn't see any. I mean, TCU Baylor, that's not an upset. I mean, I picked that game to be one of the best games of the week, and you could argue that it was the best game of the week. So there's that. A lot of these games I thought were gonna be close. I don't want to say blowouts, but they were pretty close. But the other team won by double digits, kind of like Boise State, Georgia, and LSU, Oregon. Even though Boise State, Georgia kind of felt like a blowout, but the score might tell otherwise. Kind of like LSU, Oregon, it didn't feel like a blowout. The score can tell otherwise. But, yeah. So, my offense play of the week, this one is probably going to come to no surprise. It is Robert Griffin, quarterback of Baylor. I think he had an amazing performance against a team that always has a good defense in TCU. I thought he played phenomenally. He came close to losing this one for offense play of the week just because he almost gave up. Him and Baylor almost gave up that big lead. I mean, I think going into the fourth quarter, it was like 40 to 30, 40 to 24, something like that. But they came back and they held on. So yeah, and he had an amazing game. So my defensive player of the week is Tyrann Mathieu, defense back LSU. Now I'm not being biased. This is honestly, he was the best player this week on the defensive side. I mean, he really opened up the game for LSU. He had a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and a touchdown just on one play. He almost had a pick 6. I remember watching that. He came very close, just couldn't hold on. That was LSU's problem, really. The whole game was catching the ball. They couldn't hold on. They couldn't catch the ball to save their life or hold on. But yeah. But I thought he was shut down this week. And it wasn't just him. He had a lot of talent with him, but he really shined when we needed it. And he really kept us in there. So yeah, I think he had an amazing performance. And yeah. So I want to get into my Heisman top 5 now. This list is a little bit different compared to my preseason one you saw the other day. At number 5, I have Tyrann Mathieu from LSU, like I just mentioned. Do I think he'll be in it next week? Hopefully, but I don't think he will. Do I think he's a one-game wonder? No. I think he'll have a very impressive season. Heisman contender-wise? No, I don't think it might be Heisman-worthy, but still. At number 4, I have Andrew Luck, quarterback from Stanford. Oh, wait. Yeah. I thought he had an average performance. I think he had I think he had a very average performance. It wasn't as good as people thought he would do, especially against San Jose State. But you know what? They got that run game going. You know what? He had 2 rushing touchdowns and he had a passing touchdown. He had I think around 237 passing yards. He had a very impressive game. I think he can build on that and work his way back up. But I think he's good right now. I'm not worried about him now. At number 3, I have Robert Griffin, the quarterback from Baylor. I thought that he had, like I said, he was my offensive player of the week for a reason, because he had a very, very, very impressive performance against a very, very, very good defense. If he can do that again next week, he might be my number 1. Will he? Maybe. But you're going to have to stick around for that. Still, if he can do this all season long, there's not one thing that can stop him from winning the Heisman. So yeah, at number 2, I have a guy who wasn't even on my list last week, and that is Oklahoma quarterback Landry Jones. I didn't get to watch him. I saw some highlights, and he was very, very accurate and very good. I thought he had a unique performance, and I know it was against Tulsa, who isn't the best team, but I still thought they were very impressive. And him and Ryan Royals, they're going to be good this year. National title contender-wise, I don't know, but I think he's going to have a very impressive season just like anybody else. But yeah. So yeah. And my number